It's a big day today. We're here at the Cadet Networking Day for BlueScope. We're at the Fraternity Club in Wollongong, and I'm joined by the oldest cadet here at BlueScope in Mark Vassella. Hello, mate.
Thanks for that. I did own up to that. I think I'm definitely the oldest cadet in the room, but what a thrill to be with this incredible group of talented young people who are on their way in terms of their careers at BlueScope, material scientists, engineers. I don't think there's any old commerce cadets, which was what I used to be called, but I mean, what an energising morning to come and talk to such a talented group.
Tell us about your time, I guess, as a cadet and how important it was for you to then rise through the ranks to be where you are today.
Well, I think what's phenomenal about our program is the knowledge you get of the industry going through. Even me, as a finance person, commerce cadet all those years ago, we used to spend time on the plant. The first 2 years of my career was at the rod mill and at the blast furnace. So, you know, I was doing things like production recording. It wasn't technical by any stretch of the imagination, but you can't help but learn when you're in a plant and you're operating the facility. And when I talk to some of these amazing young people this morning about they're at the BOS, they're at coke making, they're at steel making, they're in the labs, they're in Spring Hill. I mean, this is how you learn about our business and how you learn about what the key drivers are for our business. And that's great skills for them to have as they continue to grow.
You delivered some great words of advice today to the cadets, also told them a lot about the business. What were some of the questions that you were getting? You got a lot of questions there in the Q&A time?
Yeah, good questions about, how do I continue to grow? Where do I learn? What are the opportunities to shift? What are the challenges for the organisation? How are we dealing with decarbonisation? What do we think about recycling? What are the energy challenges? So, surprise, surprise, a smart young group of people were on all of the key issues for the business.
Well, we're going to go let you have your little lunch with the cadets, and we're going to go and track a few cadets down to have a chat too. Thanks for joining us.
Fantastic. It's been a privilege.
So I'm joined by Ella. Ella, can you tell us a little bit about your cadetship?
Yeah, so I'm currently a chemistry cadet at Central Labs in our Port Kembla site. So I'm in the waters laboratory. What we do, we go out on site, we sample water samples from our waterways and our drains, and we're making sure that we're complying with our regulations from the EPA, and I guess making sure we're caring for the local environment at site.
Now, I know you have to juggle your work with study also. How do you manage that juggle?
I guess a lot of planning, a lot of maximising my time, looking after myself. I get a lot of support at uni and at work as well. A lot of the leaders at my lab are past cadets, so they've been really helpful in helping me manage my time.
What are you most excited about?
I guess I'm just excited for one day to become a leader and to just work with people who are so passionate about what they do. That's something that really excites me.
And today, the Cadet Networking Day, how's it been for you? What have you found most interesting so far?
I think just to meet all the other cadets, there's only 5 chemistry cadets at the moment, so to meet all the other engineering cadets and things like that, you can be a bit isolated as a chemistry cadet, so to meet everyone else has been, really, really cool.
I've now dragged Campbell out of his activities. You've finished your cadetship. Can you tell us about that and what you studied?
Yep, so I just finished my degree in materials engineering. Spent 6 years almost at BlueScope, doing multiple different placements through the company, and just now finished. One of my favourite was my position at the MCL in Spring Hill in the technical team. That really gave me the foundations for wanting to chase the graduate role that I've got now at MCL 7.
Tell us about MCL 7. That's a major project here at the moment at BlueScope, and you're lucky enough to be working on it off the back of your cadetship. That's fantastic.
So good. I'm part of the MTech team, which is the operations half of MTech, which sort of facilitates the groundwork and the transition into operation at the end of next year when we start the lineup.
As we can see with all the cadets in the room today, the future is bright. What would one key message be for those new cadets that have just joined BlueScope?
Have fun and make sure you make a lot of friends. It's always the people that you've met and you've had positive experiences in over the 5 years or more of your cadetship that will really keep you going.